Thanks for that, Tipper. So we start the final quarter on Friday night footy. Huge crowd. Fantastic game it's been. The stakes couldn't be higher. Richmond desperately need a win, and so do the Maggies. Williams had it smothered. Ben Holland out of the centre square. Belts the ball inside 50. Attacking it back Gale. Good play too. Taps it forward. Taken by Chaffee. He was all right in the third quarter. That one cut off. Williams a quick kick away. Ben Holland's been good.
Lucky then Chaffee, just choosing the wrong option.
Ben Holland wide to half forward. Going to ground was Gale. Taken by Wild. He can chip the ball to Mark Richardson, who's got it. Mark Richardson between half-back and centre wing. Collingwood need the first goal. Inboard to Williams. He's had his hands on the footy early in this last quarter. He's going to be a key player. Kicks the ball to Buckley. Almost. Kellaway's been superb. Ben Holland puts a tackle on, and it's going to be a bounce. Found it interesting, Tim, in the third quarter that Damien Monkhouse gave 2 free kicks away on the ruck against Ben Holland. The experienced Monkhouse is sitting it out against the inexperienced Holland, yet he was the one who made the error. Saws, Nash love the umpires. Ooh. Campbell ducks his head. Was clever enough to get it back to Gasper. Gasper almost legged to the boundary line. It was pretty crude, but he wanted it and he found it. And it's going to be a throw in. Is it deliberate what's going on? It is. He's paid it.
Look, if you're going to pay them, you pay them all night. You don't just choose them in the last quarter of a game.
Osborne sets it up to Sirocco at full forward almost. And he's going to get a free kick. He got a slap across the chops. Well, what a controversial free kick the other one, though, against Gasper. Paid by Rowan Sauce for deliberately handballing the ball out.
There's a free kick there. Just a bit of scruffy play then by Turner. But really, you have to question why the umpire paid that deliberate out of bounds. There's been a number of questionable ones tonight. That one, no more than any of these other ones, and that's probably a little bit soft on that occasion too, but I guess you'd have to say by the letter of the law, the arm was on the shoulder and the hand was across the face.
It's kick 3 in his 100th game. He must score here from 25 metres out, directly in front. He's kicked the goal.
So the Magpies close the gap after a couple of interesting decisions, but play goes on. Broderick out of the centre. Down towards half forward. Osborne is there defending. Graham Wright is quick, and he's also got a birthday today. He'd love to celebrate with a win. But it's like a piece of soap, isn't it, out there? The pressure being applied by Harrison is good. It comes towards Moore. He gives it away towards Bond. It's a high kick. Well, Nichols it was in towards Bond. Couldn't take it cleanly. Could have been some holding on. Fans not happy. Play goes on. Tackling is like it was in the first quarter. How long can they keep it up? Holland is caught. Gets it away quickly towards Chaffee. He looks down towards centre half forward. A big pack of players. Here's an opportunity. It goes over the head of Richardson. He can leave it. He won't miss that one. So Paul Bullis and Matthew Richardson combine for Richo's fourth. And they've got the answer. It's again a 14-point break.
Good play then by Holland just to get the handball away. And Bullis, who's worked hard all night, he's missed a number of balls that perhaps he should have been able to clean up, but he keeps working. And that's all you want from your centre half forward. You want a player that's there. He didn't go up for the mark. He stayed down for the crumb and finished it off nicely to Richardson.
So they're back to a couple of goals in front, 9-10, 7-8. Campbell was great in the middle a moment ago too, getting it to Holland. Mark Doran.
Yes, Bruce. Tony Shaw at three-quarter time told his players to concentrate with their disposal. He said the boys have got to start hitting the leads so that the boys can mark and put it a lot closer. And they've got Rocker at full forward and Buckley now at centre half forward moving around, and Kellaway's on him.
Patterson out after it. Osborne to provide a shepherd. Prescott broke the shepherd. Patterson took a long time to get a handle on the footy. Richmond swarm all over the top of him. The ball still to be won. Trying to break through was Ben Moore. Collingwood hold it up again through Wild, and it'll be a bounce. And every minute that goes by is to Richmond's advantage at the moment.
And Bruce, Ben Moore had something like 49 possessions last week in the reserve. That's exactly why they've pushed him up, and he's been an honest contributor tonight.
He's done a good job. He's been very competitive, hasn't he, when he's been around the footy. 14 posies for him tonight. Mark Richardson over the top of Ben Holland. Powell, whose pace has been exciting tonight, with him Curran out of play. Still plenty of time. We're very early into this final quarter. It's 50-64. Richmond's lost 5 out of 6. They sit Daffy and Miranda, 2 of their guns, on the interchange bench. That's a surprise. I wonder how fit they are. Miranda coming back from a hamstring. Daffy's had niggles all year. Osborne's quick kick to half forward. Kellaway, Buckley. That is a fantastic matchup. Now Campbell belts it into the centre.
Lovely kick and a lovely mark taken by Nichols. Looks down towards the half-forward line. Bullis, who marks, but he's 75 out. Paul Bullis is called to play on. He does. A centering kick. Richardson again! But this time, he was a couple back. Couldn't take it. Collingwood pounce on it. McDonald was at the bottom of the pack. Pies want the next one badly. Williams takes the mark. He plays on now. Russell will come away. Up towards left half forward. Buckley. Kellaway. Buckley again. A little toe poke initially, and then Liddell comes in and pops it over on the full. So it'll go back to Wayne Campbell. Points in Richmond's favour. Fourth plays 15th on the ladder. That's where the Tigers are at the moment. Shawbull floats across the pack. He couldn't take it. Crow to McDonald, back to Shawbull. Another one. Look out, Curran in real trouble. Williams through but without the ball. Patterson handling it to Kurasiska. He goes onto the left foot and tumbles it towards Liddell. There's 4 hands on that ball. And it's been awarded to Liddell.
Campbell choosing the wrong option on that occasion. He really had to knock the ball away.
Plays on to Buckley. Penetrating kick into full forward. They want a mark. They want a rover. They want Wild to do something. He can't, but Aussie's there. Onto the left foot. Up goes the black and white army. They're still there.
Keep the Pies alive.
8-8 to 9-10. Osborne, opportunist goal, his second. Krasiska a moment ago. First kick for the night. 56-64. Richardson doing all right in the centre square. Bond and Curran. Curran was unlucky. No free kick. Play on call. Buckley onto it. Buckley delivers beautifully to Rocker. Couldn't quite take it. Kellaway's been a master at the back. So's Campbell. They've been fantastic as a pair. He kicks to centre wing. Outnumbered was Bullis. Well done, big fella. Oh, gee, a lot of it. Pressure Giacomo. Boots it back to centre half forward. Osborne now outnumbered in the front spot. Campbell tries to go off the ground. He couldn't. Patterson's there. Gasper's there. They've got to try and hold it up, Richmond. It'll be a bounce. Well, Bullis had a lot of the footy at centre wing.
You've just got to pay those marks. A terrific effort on his behalf. There was about 4 Collingwood players around him at the time. He had enough of the ball.
Wouldn't you love to measure the stress levels of the coaches in a situation like this over 30 minutes? They push forward, Collingwood, they push forward, Wild off the ground, and Gasper off his boot. 8 goals 9 to 9 goals 10. Shaw and Wolves will be completely run out at the end of this game, just like a lot of other people in this ground.
Scotty Turner. Using all of his allotted time. Goes straight down the middle. Now Holland will fly from behind. In front was Gavin Brown.
You could tell where the ball was going. Richmond flooding that part of the ground.
Chips away towards Scotty Russell. He's 70 metres out. Chips back again. Was it the right option? Only time will tell. Darren Gasper marks in defence. Maybe not. The long kick could have been in order. Campbell gives it away to Powell. He heads to the outer side, over the head of Broderick. Russell again, keeps Collingwood in the hunt. Buckley spears the hand pass away. They come surging forward. They need the next goal. Maybe they'll get it. Wild gives the hand pass to Patterson. Patterson goes for goal. Patterson! Yes!
Collingwood putting up a big challenge. They're within a point. 9-9 to 9-10. Crowd absolutely roaring itself hoarse here as Collingwood come forward through Buckley. And then Russell and Brown. Is it 50? No. Could the captain score the goal? He's at 48 metres. He was a goal kicker, wasn't he, early on in his career?
It's beyond his distance now, Bruce.
You just never know, Tim, when the adrenaline's really flowing. He just might get it home.
The optimist wants to write the script.
He's 50 metres out. He gives it all he's got. It's floating and scores a level. It's all tied up at the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Those centre bounce breaks just absolutely critical in this last quarter.
Well, those two
See the boys, they're looking tense, aren't they, now?
sitting on the edge of their chair like the rest of us here, enjoying it all. It has been a magnificent contest.
Turner again goes straight down the middle. Bounces smack bang in the centre. Who is going to lift now? Collingwood have so far in this turn. They've caught them. They haven't been able to overtake them as yet. Liddell may have something to say about that. He pumps it high. Rocker's got to make a lot of ground. And Turner takes an excellent mark in defence. Away comes Scotty Turner from the back pocket towards centre wing. It's a sort of game that could go on and on. It's just so good. But that's too big an ask as Bullets gets caught. McDonald keeps it in. Look for Preston Giacomo. Couldn't take it. Now an opportunity for Chaffee. Two bounces. Look out. Paul Williams almost got you. Maybe down ground. No. The whistle's been put away now. It's inside 50. James gets it out to Wright. Wright finds the quiet Francisco. He's between half-back and centre. Spent considerable time on the bench, did Gavin Francisco. Now to half-forward. Towards Gavin Brown, Liddell, Wild. Wild gets a short kick, but it's smothered. Look at Kellaway. He has been fantastic tonight. Look at Campbell, Osborne, Broderick, Gaspar. Caught. Back to Broderick again. The left footer will head away to Michael Gale. Now he's got Prescott over the top, but he can't take the mark. Buckley also lost it. Scoops it out the back door. Play on, says the umpire. Broderick almost applied a high tackle. Curran kicks to full forward. Brown's the flyer. Rocker there also. Brown recovers. Tries to get it to Osborne. How long can this keep going? It's eventually socked towards the line. But kept in play by Harrison. Over the top. Osborne is there. Campbell is there. And so too is the boundary line.
Sandy, there's a number of players almost dead out there on their feet. Michael Gale can hardly raise a trot. Scotty Russell ran him right down the other ground. We see David Burke.
Burke's in a bit of trouble too. Looks though he might have injured his forearm there. Collingwood at 50 metres. Gee, if Michael Gale had got it, Prescott was all alone, wasn't he? There's Osborne, who's been pretty important. Chance for Wild. Ball still in. Wild can go all the way.
He's got to run at him.
And has kicked the goal. They're in front.
But Collingwood have certainly answered, and every ball you get here is certainly hard-earned.
6 points the margin. Not over yet. There's still a lot of football left. McDonald swipes it to half forward. Campbell tries to burst through a couple. Is unsuccessful, but he's got support through Harrison. Back towards the middle it goes once more. The bouncing ball eludes them all but one. Buckley's hand pass towards McDonald. He couldn't take it. It was Broderick who kicks to half forward. Passed right. Here's Richardson. Doesn't like the set shot. Maybe he can manufacture something for Nichols. Got a boot to it. Toe pokes it forward. They still charge it down. He's still going as Trent. He holds it for a long, long time. Gets the hand pass towards the forward zone. And the Collingwood defence, led by the able Gavin Francisco, will come away. Couple of bounces. And to the outer side. Powell's underneath it. Russell there also. Powell takes a good mark. It's time for Richmond to lift now. And Scotty Russell not appreciating being used as a step ladder.
There's not a lot of movement there at the moment, Sandy. A lot of tired players.
Powell looks down to half forward where the pack will gather. Richardson waits down and very, very tired.
That just has to be a contest at this part of the game. Richardson just has to go at that ball. Even if he doesn't get the ball, he just has to cause the spillage. We go down to Mark Doran.
Yes, Tim, Jason Baldwin's warming up down here on the bench for the Tigers and looks like he'll make his first appearance for the game. The former Fitzroy vice-captain, and what a time to come into it.
And here goes Collingwood again. It's Patterson bouncing his way towards goal. He can cover himself in glory. Which way will it bounce? Away to the right.
Well, Baldwin's pace could be important here. He's quick at least.
It's staggering to think that they've still got a fresh man on the bench, isn't it? This could be a critical interchange, this one.
And good luck to him as he has his first game with his new club. We wish him well. What a time to come on. Turner to the outer side. There's a contest there. It spills to the bottom. No, the mark is going to be paid. Agree, Tim?
Well, it makes you wonder about that Bullis one earlier in the quarter, doesn't it?
It's Gale who's going to take it at half-back. Benny Gale.
Kicks to the centre. Just too far, but a bouncing ball. Collingwood Shawball onto it. Good hip and shoulder, though, by Richmond. Benny Moore can kick a goal. He has threaded it, the little fella.
Collingwood by a point. Ben Moore's going to remember this game like so many others for a long, long time. Buckley out of the middle. Collingwood go charging to half forward. Who can keep raising a gallop? That's the question. Gasper can to Campbell, almost down to centre wing. He's been excellent, has Wayne Campbell. Club champion in '95, and back to that form now. Shoible. Now McDonald. Floating kick. It beats the ball. Sam at the back. Soccer. Tries to. It goes wide. Patterson may have to do the same thing. Bond is right on his hammer, and he's a fierce little terrier. The ball spills free to Darren Gasper. He beats Richard Osborne. Flicks it towards half-back. They are dog-tired, and so there will be mistakes, but don't blame them. They've given us a fantastic contest. Look at that. Still pouncing on that ball like seagulls over a leftover sandwich.
It's all about getting numbers at the ball now.
Gee, Collingwood had a couple of free kicks. They were unlucky then, the Maggies. Gasper made a blue, actually. He should have used a handball and went for a free kick, and it wasn't a good one. But who knows? I reckon Richmond deserved a bit of luck after that out of bounds and maybe the Bullis mark, but certainly the out of bounds, the handball. Big belt by Gale, important. Wright's there with Nichols, still at centre wing. There's a point the difference. What a magnificent competition we have in the AFL. So even, week in and week out. And if this had been a grand final tonight, they'd talk about it for 100 years, wouldn't they? It'd be a classic. Gale reaching high to Baldwin. First kick for the Tigers. Inside 50. Big fly. Can Holland get back? Will they concede a point? They probably will, Collingwood. They'll have to. Scores a level. Would they have done that in the dying seconds? We've got time, plenty of it. But scores a level here. Fans everywhere, deliriously delighted. 71 apiece.
Well, they can be a dangerous side on the kick-out, Collingwood.
James, straight down the middle. Richardson in from the side. Goes through to the back. Moore looked for the free kick. Didn't come his way. Comes towards Crow, who just paddles it to his teammate. But Richmond now applying the pressure. They've turned the heat up just a fraction. Chappie's kick is wide. Graham Wright gives chase. The fresh man Baldwin is after him. It's over the line.
Sensational play there by Trent Nichols, just to hold the ball up. The pressure he applied to the Collingwood player on that occasion was magnificent. Kept the ball in and almost created an opportunity where Richmond would have been able to get themselves a scoring shot.
Eddie Francis looking on. Campbell out of the air. A high kick, Richardson. Short ball. Richardson plays on. He loves a snap. He loves a snap.
5 to Richardson. It's been the best and the worst from him tonight. Williams out of the centre. Collingwood coming back. Kicks to Rocker and Turner. Over the top. Brown trying to get back for Collingwood. He forces forward. Turner's on him. Brown, a great effort to try and hold it in. Marinda's off the ground. They had the numbers. Baldwin panicked. Didn't need to. Had players around him. Probably doesn't know them all that well. And kicked it out of play.
Well, that's the problem, though, Bruce. When you sit on the bench all night, you're watching it, you're tense, you get up out there, and you just haven't been able to play yourself into the game.
Nathan Bauer, have a look at your son. Throw in. Half forward for Collingwood. Out of play. Oh, Matty Francis, what a game, eh?
Yeah, it's an important goal now.
Oh, you're not kidding.
We're both pretty quiet now, aren't we?
I was going to say, the first time Matthew Francis hasn't been able to put a sentence together all night. Free kick. It's against Richardson. It's going to Richmond.
We'll speak to you after the game, boys. You just relax and enjoy it.
Thanks.
Here's Brendan Gale. To the outer side. Richmond now will be quite happy to control that ball. Richardson's a long way down the ground, just exerting some authority. And he's given him a free kick.
There's nothing in that umpire.
remaining. To half forward. Collingwood need a mark. Brendan Gales at the back. So the big man at centre half back goes wide to Mark Moringa. Not too much wrong with him as he floats down the middle, looks to half forward towards a Bullis. He's on all fours. Prestigiacomo is locking him up. Schäuble is there too. The umpire comes in and takes charge, but Paul Bullis has done the job there as far as his teammates are concerned, and now Liddell and Moncourse look on with considerable concern. Now it's Collingwood again, playing catch-up footy on the outer side. Belted by Rocco, back towards centre wing. Baldwin, welcome to your new side. Here's Powell, still running. He's been running all night at a fierce pace. Holland has been pretty good. Gets the hand pass away. Chaffee from a standing start and under pressure puts it out of bounds on the full. So another chance for Collingwood to go forward. But time is ticking away.
Centre wing. Gales played a huge last quarter, no mark paid. Play on called. Richmond have got numbers. Broderick well played to Powell. Powell kicks the ball inboard. Here's Richardson. Should love this situation. Got a bad bounce. He's stiff. Schäuble with it, holding it up. Handball's okay into the centre. Taken by Brown. A cool head. Kicks it as far as he can to centre half forward. Buckley's outnumbered. Gasper gets back. Brendan Gale has been magnificent in the last quarter. Comes away. Delivers beautifully to Richardson at centre wing.
They'll take him on.
Kick 5, goes inside, dangerous kick though. Collingwood can rebound. Williams to right runs away, bangs it back to centre half forward. Could Rocker take the mark? Coming in again, big Gale. What a game he's playing, holding them up again.
Well, he's just floating across half back, Bruce. Playing this kick behind play.
Wide to Turner. Now he can just pop it over the top to Michael Gale, who's got hectares.
There's nothing upfield, Sandy.
And only a couple of minutes remaining. Clever kick towards the boundary line, and Powell will see it over. More than happy to.
Oh, it's just been a sensational game, hasn't it?
One of the best.
Just restores your faith in the game, a contest like this.
It's an old cliche, but it will be sad that there's got to be a loser, because it was so important for both sides.
It hasn't been pretty.
Oh, gee, it's been good. One straight kick in it. 1.5 minutes left. Crowd at fever pitch. Richardson caught, gives the hand pass off towards Wiley. It's a hurried kick, gains probably 15-20 metres.
And Sandy, Collingwood have to win this game. I wouldn't allow Brendan Gale to sit back there on his own. Prestigiacomo has been the spare player up the other end of the ground, although we see Richardson taking the boundary throw in now. He's got to pick up Gale when they go back.
From the throw in. Is this one of the last rolls of the dice for Collingwood if they go into the forward line? It's smack in the middle at the moment. Miranda suckers off the ground. Tired legs. Gavin Brown leading by example. He needs help. He gets it. Good shepherding sees him clear. Osmond's got a bit of room. He can go. Is this the last roll of the dice for the Pies? Osmond through centre wing. Puts them over the 50 towards Samario Rocker. But again, look who's chopping it off. The great Brendan Gale, who's had a sensational final quarter.
That's where Richardson had to read the play better and take Gale away and become a dangerous player as Collingwood took the ball forward. Terrific play by Gale just to read there and get in the hole though.
70,350 the crowd here. 70,000 tonight. They've seen an absolute classic, Callaway. Can Collingwood make one last stand? Schäuble smothered by Nichols. Time is running out for the Maggies. Brown back turn courageously. They were onto him. Nichols is onto it. Richmond are hanging on. Wright's got the footy. There's not much time. Shrugs a tackle. Quick kick. Doesn't go far enough. The Tigers have won it. The Tigers have got the money.
I tip this, Bruce.
Collingwood won't get out of it. Benny Moore's just got to kick it as far as he possibly can, and Richmond is going to win. It'll be a famous victory. He puts it up in the air. Richardson goes for it. Can't quite hang on to it. Schäuble had a bit of it. Goes to Kosciuszko. It's all over.